Good. Well, I don't know when it's going to click in to live, but it will here soon. Morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm in this gold, trying to cross the box here. It got all freaking stale right here, but it's always, another step, another step. So hopefully I can get it to cross the box because the box is about $800. The box is $800, so hopefully your boy right here can get $800. I'm at break even, so at this point, I'm at break even at this point. Made a little bit of money this morning in the ES right here. And then I called it quits here. So I made a little bit of money right there. I'm not up much today. What am I up? Well, with this existing trade, I'm up like $400. But this existing trade may collapse, may not make me any money. So what is my realized P&L? My realized P&L is $230. Okay, so I have 230. Yep, I have 230. Morning, Nikki. Morning, Izzy. Morning, Wayne. Morning, Bruce. So we had to create a space, came up, test which was pretty cool, from a lower high right there. Boom, boom. That's my trade right there. I'm trading it to try to go across the box. It has not crossed the box today yet. So hopefully it can do that. It's not looking very promising, to be honest with you. I mean, this push down didn't even hit the mid band. Come on, man. What the fuck? Good morning, Kisley. Kislea. And by the way, I've been called Bond before. I have been called Bond before, by the way, which I take that as a compliment, considering the only Bond I know is Bon Scott. He's a legend. He's a legend. So I take that pretty well. Bon Scott is a legend. All right. Well, I might defend this spot here. Oh, wait, we're already back up there. Hell no. Look at that. See, these gaps right here in these candles are fucking ridiculous. Look at that gap right there. Really not much of a good instrument to be trading right now, to be honest with you. If you notice, I haven't been trading gold lately because we're split between contracts there. I'm out. We're split between contracts, so we're getting gaps and shit like that. All right, that's not a bad mistake. Yeah, I know. I've heard the same thing, Snow, but Ninja had me roll over. I don't really care. I'm not that worried about it. I'm making too much money in NQ nowadays to worry about gold. But I do know this, they're going to continue to migrate contracts. I mean, traders are going to continue to migrate over to December. I mean, and until that really happens, gold is going to look like crap for a while. It just doesn't carry the volume that these other contracts do. But I haven't been trading it. But today it just sat, I mean, it set up right in front of me. And I was like, shit, I got to take the damn thing. You know, I never risked more than $200 on the entry. I mean, I didn't put it above the pivot. I didn't do any of that. I just said, I'll risk $200 to cross the box. Anyways, so, well, so to answer that question, Kislea, is it's by the way, probably the best student, meaning person who's learned this trading strategy from me, told me that probably one of the main things he learned from trading my strategy, besides the strategy itself, was that I always trade, and I'm going to use the term from the bottom up. I always trade from the bottom up. And what I mean by bottom up is, let's just say all trades are long. We know they're not long. All right, KK. I know all trades aren't long, but if you visualize that the trades are long, I always trade from the bottom up. And what that means is, the first thing I do in every trade I enter, I don't give a flying what the trade is. The first thing I do is I grab my stop and I start looking for a pivot or a candle that I'm willing to defend or whatnot. And then it's not until I get into a safety spot with my stop that I feel comfortable with it, at least for right now. It's not until then that I go and take my target and put it where I think it belongs. Like, for example, this rotation here, this pivot high is pretty good target. I mean, a lot of times that's exactly what they do. They go back to the pivot high, rotate down, pivot high, rotate down. So that would be a good target. So I would go manage that after. But the main thing I would have done all the way through here is manage this part here so that I can keep my stop here, stop here, stop here, just minimize my loss if for whatever reason the trade completely collapses. But the other thing is, it really depends on the trade. Because like 1 minute gold lines, I manage the stop different than I do 5 minute red lines, overnight opens, things like that. I mean, it's because the expected reaction I get out of each one of these trades is different. Like a 1 minute gold line trade, let's see if we can find one here. Well, let's just assume this is one here, okay? It pretty much is. This thing needs to immediately go. 1 minute gold lines need to immediately go, and so I follow the back of the candles till we get to our target. 5 minute moving average, like 5 minute red lines, that's not the case because I'm trading a 1 minute candle with a 5 minute moving average. So I got to give it more space, but I also need to look for more profit. Now we got a little jolt right there. What are we, 5 minutes from the open? Yeah, we're 5 minutes from the open. Exactly, Bill. Pre-market jitters. There was a jolt right there at 9:25. Some pre-market jitters, apparently. I hope so, Bill. It's just because again, I see the market easier to the long side than I do to the downside. I'm just so I hope that is the case. I hit a beautiful trade in the NQ yesterday to the long side in the afternoon for $2,000, one contract. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. Absolutely did everything I was looking for. I was sitting here talking to somebody on the phone and shit, and the damn thing laid out in front of me, and I'm like, whoa, holy shit. Holy shit. I almost missed that. Well, the NQ is a beast. I don't KK, I don't recommend trading the NQ to anybody until they've mastered things like YM, RTY, or ES, even oil, because oil is pretty easy to trade off this strategy. That I don't recommend trading the NQ until you got the shit figured out. Because the main thing about the NQ is it can make you a lot of money, but it can also steal your money. And I didn't feel comfortable trading the NQ until I felt comfortable. Now, this may sound a little weird, I don't know, but until I felt comfortable with my ability to take a loss in the NQ of say $500-600 and be able to turn around and say, no problem, I'll get that money back in the YM, or I'll get that money back in gold or something like that, if the NQ is just not cooperating. So, and my trading has completely gotten, I don't want to use the word aggressive, but it, for simplicity purposes, aggressive, as I've gotten more and more comfortable with the ability to, again, recover from losses. It was 5-minute gold line, yes, blue. It was a combination of 5-minute gold line, 1-minute gold line. They were right together after price had crossed the 5-minute red line, and it had broken the main pivot down to the left. Footprints in the sand, man. Footprints in the sand. I cannot explain footprints in the sand enough to you. Those freaking footprints in the sand will tell you what's going on. All right, so the market opened. We got a little bit of craziness. So I'm going to let this do its thing for a minute and go grab some coffee. I'll be right back, guys. I'm up a whopping $217. $217. Actually, yes, David, but my entry, I think my entry was the 1449 candle, David. I think. had to brew some more. I had to brew some more coffee, so. I'm gonna have to go back up and get it after it's done brewing here. All right, the Donchian is for your Avalon. The Donchian is for your use. It isn't for mine. I don't use the Donchian for shit. I have the Donchian on there so it's easier for you guys to see. I don't give a flying fuck about the Donchian. I'm looking at the pivots. The Donchian's really there for you guys. I never used the Donchian channel until somebody showed it to me, and I'm like, okay, I'll put it on there. I mean, what it does do, what I do like about the Donchian being on there, I've gotten used to it being on there. What it does do is it does show me the extremity of a swing, because, you know, I know that if that Donchian got punched, it's been an hour or more since we've been in that zone. That's the one thing I do know, you know, that's the one thing I gather out of that. But other than that, I don't give a fuck about the Donchian. I'm always looking at the pivots. Yeah, oil is at the bottom of the box, and I'm looking at it because I'm not, you know, what it did yesterday is it literally just slammed right back across the box. So I don't know if it's going to do that today. I'm gonna. Oh boy, I'm gonna step into the pond in case it does. It's worth the small risk. I'm risking like $100. So I'm going to risk $100 to make probably about 700 if it does it. All right, well, we're in. Come on. Come on. Now, this should be relatively quick. Out of here. Come on, go. All right, there we go. Come on, go. All right. How much is this going to be? Oh, it's only going to be $550. Oh! Come on. There it goes. Nice jump. Keep going. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on, oil. You got it. Come on, oil. Come on. Looks like gold is going to finally cross the box. Freaking piece of crap. Yeah, gold is going to finally cross the box. Oh, God, please go up, oil. Please go up. Yep, gold just crossed the box. But it's ugly, nasty, trash freaking rotation that did it. Ugly, nasty, trash rotation that did it. Not anything I can handle. All right, come on. Come on, oil. Be my friend. Be my friend. Straight line like this. Just like the straight line you took down here. Let's take the straight line back. Come on. Come on. Break that candle. Break this candle. Come on. Break that candle, damn it. Arg! Fuck it. What the hell? All right, there we go. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Let's go. Come on. There you go. Now let's get through that mid band if we get there. Come on. Come on, get through the mid band. Get through the mid band. Come on. We got to get to the mid band. Let's get to the mid band first. God dang. Come on, oil. Man, oh man, alive. Come on, oil. I'm not paying attention to any of the equities right now until we get past minimum the 15 minutes. So I'm not looking at any of the equities. Don't really care what they're doing. That way I don't get enticed into taking a trade that I get my ass handed to me. Nothing good happens in this first 15, 20 minutes. Come on, oil. Come on. No, no, no. There you go. There you go. No, no, no. No, 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 no. There you go. Come on. Swing. Swing. So I'm defending this candle right here because it broke through the top. I don't know if this is going to work, but we shall see. We're up inside the 9 EMA, which is going to help push us long. It should help push us long. Come on. There we go. Come on. Comfortable. All right, we broke this pivot right here, so now I'm going to defend that candle. Come on. Because I'm wanting this to do a straight line run. Let's go. Fuck. No. Come on, oil. Come on, baby. Let's go. There we go. There we go. Now. Oh. What? Oh, this is insane. This is not good. This is not good. I'm going to cancel this thing out here in a minute. This is not good. Yep. Bingo. Oh, well. I made $80. I'm doing good, Ian. I'm up a whole whopping $291. Woohoo! Woohoo! Man! With oil prices the way they are, I can get 2 tanks of gas with that. 2 tanks of gas. Y'all are jealous now. I know that. All right, let's see here. Whoo-wee. All right. Yeah, I would have wanted it to pull back, David. For me to do that trade, I would have wanted it to pull back to here. So in both cases, I'm off support instead of just out in space. So for me to do the, I mean, it's a beautiful potential W, but I'm very conservative about my W's. I want them off support. I don't want them out in space. So if this thing slams down to here, stays north of that, I'll be looking. Does that make sense, David? It's just the way I do the W's. I mean, it's probably going to roll up and all that shit, but I you know, David, I always talk about this. I hate taking trades in open space because I feel lost. Unless the trade immediately takes off in my favor, I feel lost. I don't know what to do with my stop. I don't know what to defend. But this piece of crap probably is going to roll up from there. Yeah, if it would touch the bottom, if it did touch the bottom, man, I'd be all over that because it was a I mean, it's a beautiful W. I mean, you know, let's be honest. So let's just look at this in perspective. What they did do as this starts going across the box is here's the entry that, you know, 99% of the world took. That's why these candles are so big and green. They came back and cleaned out the stop losses of the people that were at break even before they ran it up. That's just, you know, sharks in the tank, man. Sharks in the tank. They know where the stops and the targets. They know where everything is, man. Sharks in the tank. They clean me out. Morning, Jim Park. Good morning, William. They cleaned me out. All right, so yep, they cleaned me out. Oh my God, go, 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 go. Holy shit, go, 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 go. Go, go. I'm in the RTY out of the box here. I'm in the RTY out of the box. Back to the prior day low would be wonderful. Right here, prior day low. Go down to the prior day low. Go down to the prior day low. Go, 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 go. Straight out of the box. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. No, no, no. I'm going to put my stop here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Do not roll back up. Do not roll back up. Come on. Go to target. Come on. Come on. We need some money. Bobby needs a new pair of shoes, man. Come on. Come on. God dang it. I'm going to get cheap shoes now. I'm going to get cheap shoes now. Oh, man, I'm getting cheap shoes. Damn it, I have to get cheap shoes. Damn it. Cheap shoes for me. Cheap shoes for me. Ah, frick. It's going to roll over. 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 Cheap shoes for me, though. I got cheap shoes out of that one. Hey, Gil. At what year in your trading did I become profitable? Oh, Avalon. That's a that's a sad story, my friend. That's a sad story, Avalon. That's not a good story. You got to remember, Avalon, when I give you the when I tell you the answer, I didn't have anybody showing me this. Number one, you understand what I'm saying? I conceptualized this whole thing myself, so that I identify trades that meet my personality. Because I am a spaz when it comes to trading, if you haven't figured that out. And so, like, I need to be in trades practically immediately that are in my favor or out. I mean, I cannot stomach being in trades that are like supposed to be working for me, but I'm down 500, 800, $900, and I'm just supposed to keep hoping that something happens and it goes in my favor. I mean, I just can't do that. Yeah, exactly, Avalon. That's right, Bon Scott right here. By the way, Jim Park, I was at the AC/DC concert 3 Saturdays ago in Charlotte. Yes, sir, Bob. What am I looking for? NQ at the bottom of the box. Yeah, that's a possibility. Hold on here. Let me see what's going on with the ES. Sorry, give me a second here. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's oil. Okay. See, oil did cross the box. You bastard. It did cross the box. So it did exactly that. It came down here, cleaned out the stops, and then rolled up. What a dirty dog. What a dirty dog. What a dirty dog. What a dirty dog. Absolutely dirty dog. Yeah, I don't. Avalon, when we get a little slower, circle back to this question, okay? I'm too distracted right now to answer it efficiently. Man, this thing just might go down. Where's my ES? Oh, here's my ES. So what did my ES do? It rejected the mid-band. This one did not reach its prior day low, the ES. So I'm going to take this short. Yep. Go, 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 go. No. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Oh, Jesus. Again, I shouldn't trade in the first freaking 30 minutes. I really shouldn't. It's a freaking bad thing for me to do. Trading in the first 30 minutes. Here I go again. All right, I'm going to get out of this. Cancel. So yeah, let me come back to that question, if that makes sense. Yeah, the RTY is sitting at the prior day low, which is not is the target that the ES didn't reach. Huh. Huh, huh, huh. So the RTY did reach the prior day low. And it's going right through it. So I'm going to let this market kind of tell me what it's going to do first before I get too antsy. Right now I'm just guessing. All right, oil just may be testing the top of the box here soon. Yep, there it is. All right, so I'm gonna kind of look for that. See if I can steal a little bit of money right here. If I want this to consolidate down here, though, I don't want it to run up, because if it runs up, it's too close to the prior day low. We've been to the prior day low a few times already and got punched in the face. So I need this thing to let me have some room before we get there so I can manage my trade. Don't just run up. Don't just run up, you piece of shit. It's going to run up. It's just going to run up. Consumer confidence. Come on, oil. Compress some more. See, this is the entry right here, but I have no room. Really, I have no room to manage this trade from here to here. I mean, that's the trade right there. But I mean, that was the trade. I'm just not taking it straight into the, I wanted this a little bit further down. It's a great trade. I mean, setup wise, but you got a big freaking brick wall in front of you that we got to figure out how to get through. All right, so I think they're just kind of sitting still, I guess, until the news. I mean, this news really isn't that big of a deal, but certainly the equities aren't moving. And by the way, this is what I talked about right here. See, there it is, and then it's soft. I mean, it's not worth risking the money I have to defend this candle to make that my target. It's not worth it. Schlappy. Poppy was sloppy. So we still got, what, 2 minutes now for some consumer confidence numbers. Hopefully after that, we start moving a little bit. I mean, because we're just kind of sitting in, we're just kind of, if you look, we're just kind of sitting in some, oh man, sitting in some doo-doo right now. Sitting in some doo-doo right now. Man, this ES is tempting me big time. It's tempting me right here, man. It's really tempting. This is tempting. Mid-band crossover sitting here. God dang it. I just don't. I think they need to go down here and clean out the prior day low. They missed it by 3 ticks apparently. The last time down here, yeah, 3 ticks. So I kind of think they need to go down there and clean this out. But we'll see. I'm going to wait. Just keep waiting. And by the way, see what I mean? So entry, target, back down. I mean, it's like there's no sense in taking trade when there's no freaking money to make. Unfortunately, that was a wonderful setup, but it's not a trade I can take. Wonderful setup. Probably the best setup of the day so far, and I couldn't take it. All right, so 10 o'clock news happened. Yay! Consumer confidence. So now maybe we can start looking for shit. Remember I said this was, oh man, this was the trade for me. I'm not going to take it, going in the news. I don't really know. But this was a nice little setup right here. All right. It's all right. Just sit and wait. Sit and wait. I can't make the market make you money. You got to wait. You got to wait till you see the sharks enter the tank and show you the light of where we're going. It'll happen. It'll happen. Man, this is a good setup short here too. Jesus, criminy Christmas. It doesn't agree with the ES though. So the NQ has a wonderful short setup, but it doesn't agree with the NQ because the NQ is set up to go long. So I don't, again, they're conflicting each other. So I don't want to be involved.
Dennis Ella.
Frustrating. One's inside the box for a long, one's outside the box for a short. It's just frustrating. I can't do anything about it. Which one's going to win? I don't know. I'm not looking for a coin toss. Man, we even had an inside candle right here. Let me see if it goes through the top and then back through the bottom. I will take that. It already went through the bottom once. Yeah. Well, the short's winning this battle right now. Damn it. Fuck. Shh. All right, so just quickly, update on oil. It came through this time. Now it's sitting on the top of the prior day low. So this is an important. We broke all these down pivots here on the upswing. So that's a good sign. The one negative thing is we are getting a little bit stretched from the red line, but I need it to pull back more. It did not test the high yet. I mean, the prior day low. It has not tested it yet. It needs to come back more. Come on. Come on back. Come on back. Dude, don't be hanging out in nowhere. Come on. Come on back. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Come on. Come back. See how it has not hit here yet? It has not pierced this line yet. Ah, fucking forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Just got to wait. Something will lay out. Something will lay out. Oh. Oh. Ugly. Just freaking ugly. Excuse me. All right, hold on here. All right, so hold on here, hold on, Nelly. Hold on, Nelly. All right, maybe the RTY, will set up for across the box. Maybe. See if I can get an inside candle here. All right, well, that was inside. And let me see. I mean, the YM is rolling up through the box. It's on top of the prior day high. So, I mean, a lot of things showing that it might go long. So I'm gonna check this out. So I'm kind of looking at this at the same time here. I know I'm in this red line, but I mean, it's this thing is crossing this box. So we might be able to do the same thing in the RTY. Come on, there we are. Now let's go. Let's go. Come on. I need a little better reaction than that, please. A little better reaction than that, please. A little better reaction than that. Come on. Come on. There you go. No. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, YM. Buy some. Push. Come on. Fuck. Come on. Let's actually run. Oh, fuck. Come on. Come on. There you go. Let's go. There you go. Let's go. Come on, baby. Yeah. Holy shit. Now let's go. We've got to break this pivot right here. Right here. Come on. Come on. Why? All right. So hold on here. We got the YM testing the top of the prior day high. That's a good sign. We just need it to roll up from there. Don't take me out, damn it. Do not take me out. Do not take me out. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Just amazing. Just amazing. Just amazing. Just amazing. All right, let me pull these out of the way so I can see everything at the same time. That right there is, I've still got a freaking potential long off a test of the prior day high in the YM. And I'm really focused on that because I just, now that we're on top of the prior day high, it's been beaten down multiple times from the prior day high. See that? Down, down, down. So now it's on top. And I mean, in all honesty, now that it's finally climbed the mountain, it should go long. All right, it went through the bottom there. All right, I'm gonna put a word. It went through the bottom of this inside candle. This is at support. But I'm not, we're getting really far from this prior day high. God dang it. I'm going to have to cancel this. I'm going to have to cancel this. I am going to have to cancel this. I am going to have to cancel this. I'm going to have to cancel this. I'm going to have to cancel this. Yep. 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 Oh my God, are you going to do it from down below? Oh, you farfig piece of crap. I knew where the rotation was. See, they both reach support at the same time. It's a fuck. God dang it. That's what I've been waiting for, is everybody to reach support at the same time. What a pisser. What a pisser. What a pisser. What a pisser. There it goes. I skipped that trade right there, folks. Yes, I did. I skipped that trade right there. I did not allow myself to take that trade. Such a good job, Bob. Stellar. Stellar job, Bob. Stellar fucking job. Stellar job. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I mean, there's just so much noise in the way. I can't. There's just so much noise in the way on that trade. I just What happened for me that caused me to bail was this candle ended up closing wick and all below that prior day high. So I was just like, forget it. I ain't taking it. You know what I'm saying? Just, starting to look like summer trading here today. Starting to look like summer trading here today. Lovely. Just freaking a mushy mess right now. Nothing. Even that YM trade that I sat here and preached about just gave up. Now it's sitting on top of the prior day high again. So I am going to refocus on a long from here. I am going to refocus on a long from here because we came back on top of the prior day high. And now we're sitting on top of it. So I'm going to refocus on this with the hopes that they're going to come back up through here off the prior day high. It's a very, very powerful line, the prior day high. Also, the prior day low is a very powerful line, especially when they roll up and on top of them or roll under and down below them. The problem is the RTY is below the prior day low. It's crazy that the YM is above the prior day high and the RTY is below the prior day low. That's rather interesting. Dilemma. That's a rather interesting dilemma in the trading world for me. Rather interesting dilemma for me in the trading world. All right, so we had this inside candle here. I am just waiting for this thing to blow through the top. Come on. Wow. Just so freaking slow. Oh, absolutely, the Jim. Absolutely. Totally agree with that. Totally agree with that statement. I totally agree with that statement. I mean, I'll turn the charts on tomorrow. I don't know if I'll take anything tomorrow. Just in protest. I'm disgusted, if you want to know the truth. I'm utterly disgusted that our country has come to the point where the stock market is influenced by what the fucking Federal Reserve does when it manipulates interest rates instead of letting the market determine the rates. Totally disgusted. Am I in? Yeah, I'm in. I should probably pay attention. Come on, go. Go, YM. Come on, go. Come on, YM. Come on, YM. Oh, no. Oh, shit. My fucking ATM went to break even. Shit. Sorry. My ATM went to break even. I'm too busy sending myself an email to this computer because I want to share it with you guys. Here's my thoughts of the Federal Reserve. Here's my thoughts. That's my thoughts. That's my thoughts of the Federal Reserve. Size of the stop losses, patches. That's the main thing. Government's just corrupt, man. There is no such thing as left and right. There's them and you. All governments are that way. All governments throughout history, throughout the history of humankind, all governments, it's about them versus you. It always is, under the pretense that they're doing good for you, which is all fucking bullshit. There's a 1 minute gold line setting up in gold that I'm looking at right now. One minute gold line in gold. I'm in it. Short. I mean, the 1 minute gold line. The equities are just terrible right now, Nadine. I mean, I've basically given up right now until they come out of this shit here. If they're not going to come out of this shit, there's no sense in. I mean, at least oil and gold are kind of moving. But see how like for example, one of my things that I do not like, when it comes to trading, I talk about this a lot. It's when candles start crisscrossing. When they're just crisscrossing. I mean, I understand visually it's sideways. I get that. But there's more to it than that. When they're just crisscrossing like they are here, then there's no direction. There's no conviction. There's no nothing. My whole strategy is based off conviction. Sharks in the tank. Sharks forcing price to go one way or another. That's conviction. It's all about conviction. I mean, like gold and oil have some conviction today. Considering the rest of these things have no conviction. Candles are just crisscrossing each other. And it could be because tomorrow is FOMC day. I'm not sure. Could be they're sitting around waiting for some war news. I mean, unscheduled war news, as I call it. And I've said this over and over again. I have done significantly better trading the equities, after say 11 o'clock lately. Shit, man, I hit that beautiful trade in the NQ yesterday at whatever it was, 2 o'clock or something like that. Beautiful freaking trade in the NQ, where the market was moving with conviction for some reason at 2 o'clock, versus this shit right here, which is just slop. All these candles crisscrossed. Then they're crisscrossing even as they're going up. They're crisscrossing. There's nothing deliberate about it. Yeah, I'm in that, Patriot. Yeah. Oh, Texas futures. Yeah, I'm in the same trade. I'm in the same trade. I've been talking about the fact that oil and gold are at least moving. They're at least going in straight lines. I mean, here's what I mean by conviction. Shebang. That's conviction. Is it going to cross the box? I don't know. I need it to, because there's really not enough money in this trade for it not to. But I'm not gonna give up any money anymore on this. So I'm just gonna. I need it to break the bottom of this candle right there. Come on, break the bottom of that. Can't there? Okay, now I'm gonna put my stop there. Anyways, that's conviction. Straight down, straight up. They're seeking rotation points. You understand what I'm saying? That's conviction. What's going on over here is anything but conviction. So, sugar kryptonite. You mean the one I took yesterday? Yeah, I can show you that. I mean, I guess I might as well. There's nothing else going on until these. I mean, this is the NQ, folks. If the NQ ain't doing shit, then there ain't no sense in risking your money in the equities. Not saying you have to trade the NQ, but if the NQ's not moving, trust me, the rest of them are not moving. Come on, oil. Come on, oil. You shook me out of the long before, so I'm in the short. Get me to target. Patriot, I got shook out of the cross from the bottom earlier with only like a $100 win. And then the freaking thing rotated and went zing right across the box. It's like, fuck. Oil. All right, come on, oil. Go down. Anyways, I'll pull that NQ trade up here in a minute. Let me just get my stop to where I want it on oil here. All right, there we go. Now I'm at it. All right, so yesterday, let me blow this up. Yesterday's trade. Okay, so come on, oil. My oil trade's working, by the way. Start screaming at it. I'm trying not to do that today. Especially since even if it goes to my target, we're talking $450. That's what my profit is on it. We're not talking about 1,000 or so, but it is still going. It is going. Look at it, and it's again, conviction, straight lines. Come on, keep going, damn it. Keep going, damn it. Oh, come on, oil. Ooh. All right, so one thing to watch out for on its way down is this pivot right here at 85. It might get hung up there. So if you're on your swing, if you're on this rotation down, just pay attention to what happens there. You want it to just blast right through that. If you're trying to get to the bottom of the box. Come on, go. Just let me run through this trade, then I'll show you the NQ one. Come on, just go. I need you to break down. Come on. Straight line. Come on, oil, straight line. Straight line. I still need like 12 ticks. Come on, man. This is just getting ugly. Oh, my aching ass. Fuck. Where are the sharks, damn it? I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to wait. One way or the other. Let's see here. Went to 91. All right, let's go. Come on. We're okay here. Everything's fine. Still. We're okay here. Need a rotation to start right about here. Off the midband to the downside. I'll get to that NQ trade here in a minute. Just gotta get this fucking thing to roll over here without taking me out. Come on, man. Seriously? Fuck. Come on. Now, if the box was bigger, okay, which it's not. If the box was bigger, I'd be adding a contract right here for conversational purposes. If this box was bigger, but it's just not. So I don't have much room to play with. I'm not, and I got knocked out. Fucking piece of shit. All right, so NQ. Where am I? Right here. Okay, so NQ. So, anyways, what happened in the NQ? Well, what happened in the NQ was I was sitting here minding my own business, and on the phone, and we shot straight up right here. And we broke this pivot right here, this down pivot, which is a sign that the rotation of the pivots is now going to go the other way. Came back down into the 1 minute gold line. I jumped in. I was so antsy. I was shitting all over myself. I went in right here. Kept my stop below the pivot, below my entry pivot. It rolled over. And I mean, I was so close to giving up because we rolled up, rolled down. I mean, I was so close to giving up, and I was like, okay, just, all right, Bob, you're in it. You're in it to lose maybe $300. Damn thing shot out of here like a cannon. And I had my target up here, okay, for conversational purposes. I had my target up here, but we slacked off in here, and I closed it out for $2,000. But it ultimately went to the target, as you can see. I think the target was like $2,500, $2,600. So, anyways, the key was we crossed the red line, crossed the 1 minute gold line, crossed the 5 minute gold line, crossed everybody, broke this pivot, and we did it intentionally. And just after we broke that pivot, we did what we, or I, love to see. I love to see it go through the pivot, and I love to see it come back for support. And I can't, at the same time, the ES was agreeing with this, by the way. So it just gave me the confidence to do this because the ES was running the same scenario. Anyways, so that was the trade. And I hit it exactly for $2,000. Ironically, exactly $2,000. Anyways. Yeah, I'm just yeah, Ian. I'm just sitting here. If you'll notice, I need to see movement. Like for example, the RTY did just do some movement right here, so that's pretty deliberate. Run up to the bottom of the prior day low. I mean, maybe it's gonna. What happened to me? What happened here? Oh, I lost my RTY chart. Maybe that means it's going to start moving. I mean, maybe it's going to start moving. We'll see. I mean, my entry would be too steep for me. I wanted this candle to close up here. But if you're in, let's see if we go down to here. This could be a good sign because see, this is deliberate. This is deliberate. This is all bullshit. Don't give a rat's ass, William. Not to be mean to you. I don't give a shit. I really don't. I got my tools to make money. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if this RTY continue. I would like, I mean, for confidence purposes in the, oh, Jesus, I keep doing this. Fucking A. For confidence purposes, I would love to see the RTY continue. Wow, continue to roll down. Why are you not doing that? See, this is not good. I mean, this setup right here to here, this should slam at least down to this. It doesn't have to go through the low, but it should at least slam down to here and scare the low. I mean, it literally should just roll over and at least scare the low. So that's still not a good sign. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I see, look to my left and I see things starting to actually work, like I have been seeing in oil and gold. I mean, they're not the prettiest setups and patterns, but they're working. Man, now I'm looking at a potential M here. I just don't have any confidence in this. So see here we have a high and we have a lower high. We have a run up, straight down, and a run back up. I mean, this is an M pattern to the downside. I missed it. I missed it. Let's just see. Let me just see if it works out. I didn't hit my button there. This would be my entry right here. So see the M again, and the piece to it that's important is that this did not break this through the long side. Footprints in the sand comment. So this should roll the down here. I don't know. I kind of stopped looking at the NQ until it gets its head out of its ass, because I'm just going to lose money trading it until it's actually moving. Does that make sense, Gil? I mean, you know, man, the ES, the ES has just been fighting the top of the bottom of the box. Look at this. Look at this. Just been a battle there. All right, so I'm just going to sit and wait, because I'm not, again, even the things I'm quasi seeing are not panning out in the equities. So I'm just going to sit here and wait. I'm just going to sit here and wait. Just going to sit here and wait. Man. Avalon, I should have probably spent time answering your question. I didn't expect it to just be dead. To answer your question, no, Ian. Because in the afternoon, I'm even significantly more picky. You know, if I'm making sense, meaning I don't give a flying fuck if I take a trade in the afternoon. But if something punches me in the face, you know, I'm gonna take it. But I don't spend time. I don't actually look at the market in the afternoon. I have these charts up here, but I do my job. You know, I do my job. This shit right here. Specking houses, getting bids, doing contracts, ordering permits, shit like that. And I mean, I'm pretty busy. I mean, this year alone, I'm going to do about $6 million in business. Probably right at $6 million in business. So I have a business. I have a business to run. You know, also it doesn't run itself. Yeah, the ES is probably going to cross the box. Just, I mean, there's, you know, certainly no pattern there to have taken a trade there. I can tell you that. At least not for me. Holy shit. Sloppy and ugly. Just sloppy and ugly. Very sloppy, very ugly. Just gotta wait. Yeah, that NQ looks like it's going to actually do it. I mean, I just, matter of fact, I mean, this whole rotation right here is very similar to the trade I took yesterday that made me $2,000. I mean, that's pretty deliberate right there. Anyways, I'm all right. Texas futures, I'd end up being homeless. I'd end up being homeless. Wouldn't that be funny? A guy who builds houses that's homeless. Yeah, I'd end up homeless. Yeah. No, you're right, Avalon. Now, so this is hit resistance and this is hit resistance at the same time. You see that? The ES and the NQ have both hit resistance at the same time. So, that being said, I wish I had some confidence in what the hell was going on. Huh. All right, hold on here. Hold on here. Jesus. I wanted to take this short here, but I'm not taking it because we went through the high there by a freaking tick or two. This one didn't. Damn it. Just sloppy, man. Just sloppy. Sloppy. See you, Texas Futures. All right, so hold on here. Hold on, Nelly. Now, this is a recent high right here. We're sitting at the 1 minute gold line. Oh boy. Is this thing going to slingshot long? Shit. This could slingshot long right here. Right here. This could slingshot long right here. Because the footprint in the sand, man, we went up. Sit. The YM has subsequently shot across its box, but was it ever through the bottom? No, it never was. Man, just these patterns are just so freaking ugly. So freaking ugly. Come on. Slingshot across the box. Let's go. Come on. All right, I'm not. No. Well, Gil, so, I mean, to be perfectly honest, it just reinforced my trading mentality of taking quick profits, Gil. And so it just reinforced me doing that. Well, the problem is it's also a double-edged sword because, like take the NQ trade I took yesterday that made me $2,000. I couldn't have taken that in a prop firm because I couldn't allow it to run up $1,000 and then possibly run back $1,000. You know what I mean? Forget the you know, the other part about consistency rules. Forget that. And so I found myself, shortcutting my trades all the time in the prop firms. And the only way I could really get a payout and work my way through prop firm rules and all that stuff was to do what you just said, which is just, go into a trade looking for $400 and then get the hell out and then call it a day. So, and that's all exciting because, if you can sit down and make $400 a day or whatever, that's great. The problem is, when I started trading live, I realized that, days like today are painful, but they're not painful to me anymore like they would have used to, because yesterday when I did take trades, I can't remember the other instrument. I had a $1,500 trade yesterday and I had a $2,000 trade yesterday. I can't remember the 15. And I had an oil trade for $700. I do know that, cross in the box. I don't remember who the $1,500 trade was in. But anyways, my point is that now I'm allowing trades to make me money, which has totally changed, my trading results for the good. But prop firms did not reinforce that style of trading. Prop firms reinforce multiple trades consecutively in your favor to be rewarded. I love the fact that I took a $2,000 trade yesterday in NQ with one contract, and that wipes out, 4 trades of $500 losses for me. You know what I'm saying? It just wipes it out like they didn't even exist. And I can't do that with a prop firm, or I couldn't do that with a prop firm. But mentally, I wasn't prepared to do that either. I will be honest, like if I was in a trade and it was up $300-400, I'd be like, I got to get my money. You know what I mean? Nowadays, if I'm up $300-400, I'm a lot more relaxed. Man, I missed this RTY trade. I don't know. Is anybody in this one? This one right here. I'm gonna see if it resets. I might take this one right here. I might take this one long. This RTY. See, we broke all these down pivots right here. Came up, sat on top of the box. I'm kind of looking at this for a potential long here. The YM is trying to go long, which is in agreement with the RTY. So I just might try to get something here. I mean, this was definitely deliberate right here. I mean, bam. They knew where they were going, right back to here with that pullback. Crossover, broke these pivots, deliberate punch in the face pullback right to support. Still got space here. Come on. Just sit. Just sit. Just sit. Sit, boo-boo. Sit, boo-boo. Sit, boo-boo. Oh, don't be pulling down, boo-boo. Come on. Are you going to come test the prior day low? I mean, maybe it's going to come down here and test the prior day low. I'd be fine with that also. Either one. Either one. I would prefer here because I know where I'm going. I'm going to here. If I do this trade, I don't know where I'm going. Probably just to the bottom of the box. Are you going to do the same freaking thing that the NQ did earlier? Shit. Where it rotates from down below the box and then through. That was very frustrating. The NQ did that to me earlier. It kind of looks like what it's doing. God dang it. Yeah, it kind of looks like what it's doing. Kind of looks like what it's doing. Yeah, it is doing exactly what the NQ did earlier. What a little bitch. The good news is I took the trade in the YM instead because of that. That's the good news. The good news is I took the trade in the YM instead because of that. Now I just need it to go. Just need it to go. Come on, get through that. Get through those resistance areas. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Have some freaking leg, man. Do something for a buddy. Come on. Be my friend for once. Be my friend, YM. YM's like, man, we've been friends. What you talking about? I'm the one that gives you all across the boxes, damn it. Yeah, you are, actually. But right now, you're pissing me off. Yeah, there you go. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on. Come on. I need it to pop through this right here. And then we should be in easy street. I just need it to do. Come on. Buyers, buyers, buyers. Come on. I need buyers. Pop through there. Pop through here. I need buyers. I need buyers. I need buyers. Come on. There you go. Let's go. There we go. All right. So I'm trying to go mid-band to top of box. That's kind of my concept here. The mid-band to the top of the box. That's what my target is. That's what my objective is. Long off the mid-band. Come on. Just do it. Just do it. I kind of got myself buried behind the RTY. Let me get the RTY out where I can see it. Come on, RTY. Start going long, damn it. I knew the RTY was going to get stuck. That's why I took the YM trade. The RTY is stuck underneath that box. It's exactly why I didn't take this trade. Come on. But it's hindering me because it's not going. Come on, go. There you go. Now go. All right, now the RTY is going. Why is the YM sitting still? Everybody knows why the YM is sitting still. Everybody knows that. Why is the YM sitting still? Because I'm in it. Fucking God dang it. Come on, man. The RTY is going long. Why are we sitting still, YM? There you go. Come on. Come on. Pick up the pace. Come on. There you go. Come on. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Lovely. Lovely. Look at that freaking RTY. I bailed on the RTY trade because of where the entry had to be. The YM didn't have that problem, but now the YM is just freaking sitting still. Come on. Fuck. Yep, I'm out. Just fucking ridiculous. Oh, look at this. Oh, we got some news. Of course. There's some war news. War news. Random war news. Screwing up the charts. Because Bob is in it, exactly. Now, the funny part is, war news or not, this one I'd still be in. I'd still be in this one. Fuck. And by the way, do these lines mean anything? Anybody want to guess why gold turned right here? Even though this was a news candle? How come gold turned right here? Do these lines mean anything? God dang it. Farfignugan. All right. Anyways. I digress. I'll be right back. Guys. I'm going to answer your question. Oh boy. Well, there you go. There it goes. Right off. It's crossed, test, gone. Crossed, test, gone. I wasn't sitting down in time to put my order in. That was the trade right there. Right there. It did exactly what we wanted to do. It crossed, tested, gone. All right, Avalon. Back to your question, Avalon. So, not to try to make my answer too freaking long. And I don't remember things very well in my life. But like in the 2009, 10, 11 time frame, or 12, somewhere in there, housing crisis, post-housing crisis, when I lost my mortgage business that I owned, and and funded with my own fucking cash and all that good shit. Nobody's bitch, didn't belong to anybody. That was me. I started trading futures with real money. And I had, different trading rooms I go in, different gurus, different freaking systems and I was paying for that stuff, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, long story short, I was losing, lots of money. And I couldn't find any approach that was comfortable for me and whatnot. And I was bound and determined to figure out how to make money. And so the tail end of my trading, before I started 2 different businesses to try to get myself back on my feet, the tail end of my trading is when I finally conceptualized the 9 EMA, the 5-minute gold line, 5-minute red line, and the overnight open. Okay. But I didn't have the mental ability in my trading at that point in time, from all the scars, to be successful trading. So fast forward. So I stopped trading. I don't quite remember when. But anyways, and I was heavy into trading. Okay. I'm talking heavy. I remember one time the state of North Carolina called me up and told me I owed them $300,000 in back taxes because they had me booked for over $1 million in wins. The problem was, because, government employees are not the sharpest tools in the shed, they weren't taking into account my losses. So anyways, so I got that issue fixed. But anyways, so then fast forward, I'm sitting here in my house and COVID's going on and I'm out selling my business. I don't have enough money to even run my business because I have too many houses on order. I can't get them out of the factories, all that kind of bullshit. And I am just covered up with customers and issues because of the scamdemic and all that kind of shit. And I'm sitting there watching YouTube one day. I'm a big YouTube fan. Always been a big YouTube fan for a long time because my modular home business is on YouTube. I get a lot of business from YouTube. Anyways, I'm watching YouTube and for whatever reason, don't know, this commercial comes on YouTube for Apex. And I'm like, and they're talking about futures trading, the ES and all this kind of shit. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, wait a second. I got to pay you $30 and you're going to give me Ninja. You're going to give me the data and you're going to allow me to trade? What? So I write down the information, and this was in late 2021. Okay. Told you this answer would probably get a little long. Late 2021. And I got my old computer out, which was in my garage. And I took out the old charts that I used to have. And I recreated them on my first Apex account and, And so anyways, and of course I had some failures and I had some wins and, all that kind of shit. Anyways, come to 2022 and I started having success where I'm making money trading here and there, because I'm getting through the prop firm and all that kind of stuff. But I started cowboying it a little too much. And so like if I got a $2,000 payout, I'd turn around and spend $2,000 on other prop firms, or not other prop firms, prop firm accounts and whatnot, before I started taking seriously again. Like I'd be in the hole. So August of 2022, I just decided one day, I'm going to videotape what I do, and I'm going to put it on YouTube just so I'm documenting it. That's really what I was just trying to do, because I already had a YouTube channel for my modular business, so I'm familiar with YouTube. So I just, with a freaking iPhone 10, I'm just like videotaping shit, and I'm uploading it on YouTube. And all of a sudden, people are actually watching and asking questions and all this kind of shit. And fast forward, December 2022, I'm going through the whole process of passing evals, passing PAs, showing everybody my fundings, that kind of stuff. And so 2022, I made money. Okay. So that was the first time in trading I ever made money, 2022. Okay. 2023 comes along and I start doing crazy shit. I start copy trading. 20 accounts and doing all the stupid shit that I never should have been doing. And whatnot. And so this is where it's going to get a little foggy for me, because I'm trying to remember. Okay. I didn't lose money in 2023, but I wasn't happy with what was going on, because I realized that, those accounts were costing, I don't know, at times $20 and that kind of stuff. I wasn't taking them seriously, because I'm sitting over here, signing contracts for, like I said, $6 million in houses this year. If I'm funding out $6 million in houses, why the hell do I give a shit about a $30 eval account? And so I recognized in myself that I was creating bad habits. And that was sometime in, I'm getting confused here. It was sometime in 2024 that I told myself, I'm done with this. So I went on a deep focus again in 2024, the deep focus, but I didn't want to open up an account with my own money. I wanted to open up an account with Apex's money. At any point in time, I could have opened up an account. I have the money, but I didn't want to do that with their money, with my money. I wanted to do it with theirs. I wanted to prove to myself I didn't have to use my money and put myself in the situation I put myself in way back in 2012, where I was just pissing my money away. So anyways, end of 2024, I took a $5,000 payout, and I started my live account in 2025. I think I started trading it early 2025. Well, what I did not realize is while I was doing that, Jim, who's, one of the subscribers that really has benefited from this strategy the most, without a doubt, he had done the same thing. He had quit trading prop firms, and we both did it plus or minus 2 weeks apart. Didn't even know it. Anyway, so I started trading live money. And if you go back in the videos, like I would approach the day or the week with the objective of making $1,000 in a week. Okay. So So that's what I focused on. And I don't remember exactly, but I think, the end of the year, I had like 40 grand, 2025. Okay. Like 40 grand. But it may have even been more than that, but what was happening by the time I was getting, all my stuff runs through my corporation. So I don't like even my Apex money ran through my corporation. Like I was, yeah. But anyway, well, actually that all ran through my corporation. This doesn't. I have a corporate account that I don't trade yet, but I'm going to trade starting August. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. See, this is where I talk about I can't remember stuff. But the point being, when I went live, I used Apex's money and I traded very conservatively. I mean, I'm only looking to make $1,000 in a week, not $1,000 in a day. Now, fast forward to 2026. Hell, I'm taking trades sometimes that are, I took a trade yesterday for $1,500. I took another one for $2,000. I took one in oil for $700. I mean, now I'm just taking trades that make me good money, and I'm happily profitable. And I feel like, and I'm just being honest, is I feel like I can literally open up the charts any day. And as long as I pay attention and focus, I can make money. That's where I'm at now in my trading. And I can focus a lot better when I'm not doing live streams. Just, also being honest. I mean, because it's kind of hard because I have a tendency to try to read the chat, and I'm dyslexic trying to read the chat, which that doesn't help either. I'm struggling to even read the chat. But anyways, that's kind of, I don't know if that gives you the answer you're looking for, Avalon, but that's kind of the history of it. But I'm fine with it. Now I when I started my YouTube channel, I told you guys in those videos, those early videos, I used to be an open book. Listen, guys, I've had a couple businesses in my life that I lost money on, for various reasons. Like my mortgage business really had nothing to do with me. It had to do with fucking Alan Greenspan, this piece of shit right here, Alan Greenspan, destroying the freaking housing market. But but because of that, I don't have like, big retirement accounts and all that kind of shit. So I wanted to trade. I wanted to get back into trading so I could calm myself down, in the sense of, if I could just sit down and trade and make, $300-400 a day, $1,000 a week or whatever like that, then I can supplement my retirement and go and come back to taking control of my life, instead of feeling like I got to sit here and sell houses until they drop me in the ground. Okay. And so that's how I started talking about this stuff. Now I'm not really even concerned with that, because I just feel like I can sit down and identify trades. It's crazy, because I went from not even knowing if I could make enough money to supplement my retirement to a year later, where I'm talking about, sitting down and just trying to make $1,000 in a week and doing it, here and all that stuff, to now making stupid money doing it. And I'm not even making the kind of money that Jim makes. because I don't trade as much as him. He trades all the time and he makes ridiculous money doing it. Yeah, yeah, I see that, Bruce. I kind of stopped paying attention. And, here's the best part about me stop paying attention and start telling an answer to my story is that's when the market started to move. We should just have Bob talk more often, then the market will move. Anyways, the last thing I had to manage, Avalon, was right here. Right here. That is the last thing I had to manage. Seeing the charts, understanding what's going on, being able to make a decision that statistically is in my favor. My probability of profit versus loss and that kind of stuff, being able to recognize those things, what has been something I've had those abilities to do for quite a while. What was more important was knowing how to manage the trades and knowing how to manage my emotions to not trade when the market's not doing the things I need it to do. And when I am in trades, letting the market do what it's going to do with my money. And that has changed things for me. So I don't know if that answer gave you anything. It's just kind of rambled. But I kind of gave you the life story of my what? Oh, Jesus Christ. I swear to God, guys, I just want to fucking scream. Some people should have to pass an IQ test before they can buy a house. I swear to God. Some people should have to pass an IQ test before they buy a house. Oil's down below $80 a barrel. Must have been some decent news. Are we still live? Do I have a handle for your style of trading? I don't know what handle means. Patriot. Oh, yeah, that's true. Forever real. I mean, I learned that, dude, when I back in 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever it was, man, I had Zoom meetings with traders. I mean, I took this shit seriously, man. I took this shit seriously, and it just, and I learned what you said the hard way, and spent a lot of money learning that. I do have all kinds of different clients, Patch. This one here. Can I be in my house by Thanksgiving? Well, the first time you told me what house you wanted, and I went and bid everything out and contracted it and all that shit, and then we had a chance. Then you decided to change houses. So then I changed your house and redid everything, and then you decided you wanted me to build a garage. Every time you decide something different, Thanksgiving just keeps getting passed by. Fucking stupid people. Name? I just call it. I do. I have my email address, Patriot. I call this Goldline Trades just for something. That's what my email address is, Goldline Trades, because of the because of the 9 EMA and the overnight open, both being gold. The 9 EMA and the overnight open. So I just call it Goldline Trades. Yeah. I know there's a few women in here, uh, but I can tell you this: I fucking hate building houses for women because they're the ones that do this. They're the ones that when can I move in? When can I move in? Oh, by the way, I want this new covered porch instead of this one. Jesus, God damn. Men sit there and they say, I want this, 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 and this. Tell me when it's going to be done. That's how men do it. Women all over the place. Oh, forever real California? Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That is a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. All right, Gil. Let's see. Gil, at least Gil came in here and admitted it. At least Gil came in here and admitted it. All right, guys, I got to shut this down because I didn't realize it was 11:30. I've got to get some stuff done. All right. Everybody have a good day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow's FOMC day. I'll probably trade very lightly. All right. Bye.